Hi guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene and today my friends we are making a classic cornbread stuffing. Delicious. It has full of flavors, very easy to prepare, and I do have some quick tips that I would like to share with you, and I will talk about certain things along the way. But right now I want to go over to the really basic ingredients. Super easy, super simple, and I know you're gonna love it. So let's get started. Okay guys, now let's begin. Right here I have a 9x9 baking dish of cornbread. I have a recipe on this. I will leave you the link below. Right here I have 2 cups of chicken stock. We might need more. I'm gonna let you know. And right here is my mirepoix. I have here yellow onions, celery, and carrots, and they're all a half a cup each. Right here I have 1 tablespoon of garlic, and then over here for my spices I have salt and pepper and 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning. Right here I have 1 stick of butter, and right here I have 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley and 2 sage leaves, and then I have 2 whole eggs, and that is all you're gonna need to get this started. Now let's begin. So right here I'm warming up a medium saucepan, and my stove is on a medium high. I am going to place my salted butter. This is a salted butter, so you want to be careful with the salt intake because the butter is salted and so is the chicken stock. So you want to go light on the salt because it's just going to have tons of flavor. So right now I'm just going to wait until this melts down, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so once your butter has been melting, and I know it looks like a lot, but it's okay because it's going to be perfect in our stuffing. Now we're going to put in our mirepoix, and it will be delicious. Now what we're going to do is not wait until this is all cooked down, but it's going to release a lot of flavor. It's going to soften up just a bit, and this is what we need to do, just so that way the onions can get translucent and release some flavor, and it can just take away that raw bite. We're going to put in our spices and herbs. So let's put in the garlic. Now I love garlic and I tend to go heavy on it. So this is just me, but if you don't like too much garlic, don't go too heavy on it. Now I'm going to put in some of our herbs. Alright, most of our herbs. I just want to keep a little on the top just to sprinkle on when it's done. And then our spices. Oh boy, it already smells like Thanksgiving up in here. Now, anytime you cook with poultry seasoning, it just has a fantastic smell and flavors of Thanksgiving to me, in my household at least. And I'm just going to cook this down a teeny weeny bit, maybe like 3 minutes of it. I just want the raw flavor to vanish. I want them to get nice and soft and ready for our stuffing. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when this is done. So this is done. It's been 2 to 3 minutes. I just needed this to wilt down just a little bit, to reduce just a little bit, to become a little soft and flavorful. And so now I'm going to turn off my stove. I'm going to let this cool down completely. And now I'm just going to start preparing my cornbread. I'm going to break apart our cornbread. Just break them up roughly big chunks, not too tiny, not too small. Now I like to make my own cornbread, because when you buy it in the store, it tends to be so sweetened, and everyone is different. You know, sometimes you're not going to want your stuffing to be overly sweet. So I make my own, and I just shy off on the sugar. I put some, but my aim here is not to make a sweet cornbread. This was actually a fresh cornbread that I made today. And now I'm going to put in my chicken stock. Now I have a video on homemade chicken stock as well. And the amount of chicken stock really depends on you. How wet you want your cornbread stuffing to be. So I had 2 cups here, and I'm just placing some on here, and I'm going to give it a little stir. I don't want it too wet nor too dry, just nice and moist. And make sure your vegetable mixture is completely cooled off before putting it right on your cornbread. It smells so good, full of flavors, I'm telling you. Oh my god, it's so delicious. And before mixing that together, I want to put my eggs in here. This is just going to help bind everything all together and just give a little bit richness to the stuffing. Perfect. And now mix everything all together. So I feel that it needs maybe like a half a cup more of chicken stock. So I'm going to be placing just a half a cup more, and still being careful on how it looks. I don't want to overdo it. So just eyeball it, see where you're at, and that's it. Preheat your oven to 350. Alright, right now you're going to want to grab your baking dish and spray it with a non-cooked spray. And we're going to pour this bad boy right inside. It smells so good. Alright guys, I just finished taking out my stuffing from the oven. I had allowed this to bake for about 15 minutes, and you don't want it to stay too long because then it's going to dry out. And everything is already cooked in there minus the raw egg. So we're just baking out the raw egg, and it smells phenomenal. Parsley and sage, just a sprinkle on top because it's smells beautiful. It's gorgeous. You guys are gonna love it. And just a little hint of freshness from the herbs is really gonna take this to another level. Alright guys, I am going to serve me a nice portion, and I'm gonna go for the corners. Oh man, it smells so good. Can't wait to give this a try, guys. Okay guys, I am ready for my taste test. Let me tell you, it smells so good. It is definitely a family favorite that I was dying to bring to you. And it's just a different variation of how to make stuffing. And it smells so good. I just can't wait to get a bite right now. First of all, it is filled with flavors. dynamite. It is soft and it's not mushy. The texture is just perfect, my friends. You definitely got to give this a try and make this for your Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen. It's always a pleasure of having you cook along with me. Make this. Let me know what you would like me to make next, especially since Thanksgiving is just a week and a half away. I'm really trying to bring out the classic essentials that you should have in your holiday table. And if you have any suggestions, whether it be a savory dish or a dessert, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. Leave me a comment below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Share this with your family. Share this on your social media platforms. I would love to grow, and I thank all of you who have shared and subscribed and liked and viewed all my videos. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for blessing me, and I'm grateful for having all of you. So thank you so much once again. Enjoy this, make this for your holiday, and I'll see you around. Take care. Bye-bye.